And Ward 2 in particular, it's interesting because you've mentioned with Ward 2 several really important, timely issues that need to be addressed. I mean, things like the economic development aspects of, how we're going to think about retail, how we're going to think about legacy office parks. You've mentioned with regard to development, the fact that in Ward 2 there are many situations where residential and business are very close to one another, and how I believe you mentioned things like step down
zoning.
Right,
Yeah.
and
It's
other things.
It's an old term, but it's still something important. So step down zoning is putting some buffer uses between the businesses. So if you look around the city of Dublin, sometimes that is having multi-unit or condominium complexes between the residential development and then having the residential development. It's scaling down the business development, so where we have taller buildings on one side of the street, and then we scale down to smaller office components that are maybe one-story structures that intermix better with residential development. So we really need to be cognizant of that. We need to keep those buffers in place for our residents.
And
none of us wants to have a home next to a 5-story
or big thing of any type, right?
Right.
And in Ward 2, this is more pressing than in any other ward, because you've said that's a key feature of Ward 2, that we have all these situations where residential and business are very close to one another.
There are, and the development is coming quicker now. The economy has gotten stronger, and I think it's going to continue that way in the future. And so when you look at West Innovation, the OCLC site that has the potential of maybe getting developed.
And that's in Ward 2 as well.
Right, new development that'll come down 161. It's a really important thing to pay attention to.